Now going to move to 133 pounds, where it'll be a matchup of All-Americans and nationally ranked competitors. Out there in the blue and gold for the Falcons of Notre Dame College will be Marty Carlson. Senior, ranked number 6 in the nation, was 6th at the NCAA Division II Championships last year. Wrestled in Chesapeake, Virginia at Great Bridge High School, and prior to that, Vestavia Hills in Alabama. Coach Rod Gaddy and Steve Gaydosh down there. Well, his opponent, Andy Pokorny, senior from Bennington, Nebraska. Started his career at the University of Nebraska and transferred to Nebraska Omaha. Then they cut their program. He ends up landing at St. Cloud, where he's been a 2-time Division II runner-up. He's ranked number 2 in the country. Second to Daniel DeShazer last year. The Division II championships held down at the Crossplex in Birmingham, Alabama. So a couple of seniors, couple of All-Americans. And Pokorny in quickly on the shot. Tries to step over the leg, tries to cut it back, reaches across the waist, now getting extended. Carlson trying to lock at the crotch, doesn't go anywhere yet. Pokorny still hanging on the leg, now elevates. Gonna try to swim his arm out if he can get it free. Carlson hanging on to that near arm. And we draw stalemate, 1:45 remaining here in period number 1. Team score lead 3-0 in favor of Notre Dame College. And trying to end St. Cloud State's 52-match win streak, Division II record. St. Cloud State broke the record back in December when they defeated Division III St. John's out at Hallenbeck Hall. About 12 below that night in St. Cloud. And Pokorny in on the legs, are getting into a scramble. Pokorny not dealing with the heavy hips of Carlson. Still hanging on. Carlson trying to step around. Crossface trying to peel the wrist. Pokorny still hanging on that leg, not going to give it up. Vice-like grip. And we'll get another stalemate, 1:02 remaining here in period number 1. Even though St. Cloud State lost a ton to graduation, still a pretty formidable team this year. Evidenced by their number 5 ranking coming into this event. They were the 4 seed. Notre Dame College, the top seed. And Pokorny finally finishes. Throws in the boot. Takes a 2-0 lead here with 22 seconds remaining in the first period. Carlson tripoding up. And we'll get a fresh start. After stalemate, 16 seconds remaining. Riding time at just 12 seconds for Pokorny. Taking her time on the restart here. And looks like we got a false start, but that wasn't on either of the wrestlers. With the multi-divisional format, there are tons of mats here at Hyvee Hall, so it was another whistle from another mat caused him to jump. Pokorny still hanging on the leg on the restart. Carlson trying to hip in. Maybe looking for a junk leg cradle there, it looked like. And period will end. 2-0 lead for Pokorny, 28 seconds of riding time. Pokorny will have the choice. He opts to defer. And Carlson will start in the down position. Of course, with him having that Granby background, wrestling at both Vestavia and Great Bridge, he's probably pretty good coming off the bottom. Pokorny hanging on the restart. Carlson trying to sit out and step over the leg. Trying to throw a little freestyle crotch lift in there. Trying to scoot, scoot, scoot. And Pokorny content to hang on that leg and not give up position. Pokorny still in control here. Building riding time as Carlson fights it. Carlson got a 1 count, so he's going to get the reversal out of that. Now Pokorny going to come back and get a reversal of his own. And instead of it being tied 2-2, it's Pokorny now with a 4-2 lead and riding time back over 1 minute. Pokorny flattening out Carlson with the legs. Trying to pull that arm back and bar it. Carlson fights free. Now legs in. With the claw ride, and he's getting a count here, does Pokorny. Probably can't pin him from this situation, but definitely going to get some near fall. Referee holding 3. Still the same move, referee still holding 3 with 30 seconds to go in the period. And the move finally released, so now a 7-2 lead for Pokorny. And goes right back to it. Hips over, tries that claw ride over. Right across the chin. It's pretty painful because not only is your neck getting wrenched, your back is getting contorted while you try to fight to keep your hips down to the mat, and that'll end the second period. Pokorny in control, 7-2 lead. And he quickly says, I'm going to start in the down position. Bonus points so important in a dual meet situation, as you're limited to 6, 5, 4, and 3 on scoring. 6 points for the fall, 5 for the technical fall, 4 for a major decision, or 4 if you get a technical fall without near fall points, but that's fairly rare. Carlson looking cradle. Pokorny keeping his head up. Good defense there. Pokorny with the leg coming out. Carlson trying to hang on to control. Scoot, scoot. Covers the hips. There's a reversal. Now 9-2. Tries to suck him back, doesn't quite get it. Carlson rolls across his back and back to his belly, trying to avoid any near fall points and any extra bonus points, because right now Pokorny is working on the major. Got that leg in, trying to hip Carlson over. Carlson keeping his chest flat on the mat. Riding time is assured at this point, so it will be an extra point at the end of the match for Pokorny if all things hold the way they are. Under a minute to go, getting a 9-2 lead. Pokorny looking for more. Carlson just looking to survive here. Been in the finals twice in Division II. Definitely a threat and favorite to do it again. Looking for that title this year, though. A win over Carlson. As we're with 15 seconds to go, it's a solid victory, beating an All-American. As it doesn't look like Carlson's going to have any more offense, with basically his arm plastered to his back and Pokorny riding tough. And 2-1, and that's how this one will end. Tack on a point for riding time. 14 points on the board for St. Cloud State as Andy Pokorny picks up the 10-2 major decision to give St. Cloud State a 4-3 lead after 133.